American people, a YouTube community. We're getting ready to go into work, and I wanted to say some things to get off my chest. And it has to do with the American people in the working class, slightly, really just completely below the middle class people. It's the people that take the dirt jobs, because sometimes they have to. Past life experiences or things they've done maybe led them to have to take that job. However, we have to realize as a community, as the United States of America, there are certain situations that you can definitely tell it has nothing to do with someone's life choice or anything of why they're working at like McDonald's or, a fast food restaurant or something like that at an adult age, middle-aged on up. Why are they still working at McDonald's? Why didn't they go to college? Why didn't they do this? Okay. First of all, there are tons and tons of people with college degrees that have no other job right now besides being like a manager or just a crew member at somewhere like Wendy's or Burger King or McDonald's or whatever. And you say, well, that's a stupid choice. They shouldn't have went to school. I hope all American people do realize that there are only X amount, and X being the middle class management job up to like CEO status stuff up. There's only X amount of those jobs. And then there's a bunch of freaking people. So when you have a bunch of freaking people and only a little bit amount of jobs, some of those people that are highly qualified are going to get stuck at those lower management level position jobs or even crew position level jobs at a fast food restaurant or a department store or a mom and pop place in their town. It's not because they're not trying. It's not because they're not doing something right. It's because of their availability. So now we got that out of the way, the fact that there is only X amount of jobs available and there is so much population. Let's get into the fact that when these people do take these lower end management jobs or these fast food restaurants or department stores or, God forbid, a factory, and they walk in there and the factory and these places are making millions of dollars, even sometimes even the little mom and pop store may make $200,000 or $300,000 or whatever. After expenses and everything. Maybe $100,000 after expenses and everything. And that owner wants to sit at home and have someone run his or her store for $7.25 an hour or $8 an hour. And he wants the best work available and he wants to pay them around $14,000 to $16,000 a year while he pockets the rest of the money. Here's my opinion. You can't pay someone more if you're making over, as a business owner, even a small business, even a mom and pop. You're after expenses, tax, everything, you're making over $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 somehow. And you're paying your workers around $14,000. You got like 2 of them, 3 of them running your whole freaking store. Even if you had 4 of them running your damn store. And you can't pay them more than money than that. My idea then is, get out of the small business. Or run it your damn self. You are doing nothing. Nothing. Really. You're having them under this false impression that they're doing something good by working for you and still providing for their family. And they're under this false impression that they're going to get out of this slump working for you. Stop paying low wages. I seen online that California and some other places are going to raise them by 2017 and 2018, raise minimum wage up. And it may force some of these slum, you want to talk about slum lords, how about slum owners? Slum owners. People who want to lowball their wages to their employees and expect the Taj Mahal when they do things. And they don't want to pay them crap. I work in the health industry and environmental stuff, basically fancy word for housekeeping and floor tech crap. And it's a tough job. Will not do the dollar amount because I'm not allowed to, but I make beyond minimum wage. Beyond. But I have workers who don't. They make right at. And I feel bad for them. And I can't control it because I'm not the company. I didn't make what we bring people. I didn't make the money point. I didn't say what we're bringing people in at. I didn't do that. So I can't help them. And I feel bad because things aren't quite up to par or something or whatever. And I feel them. I've been there before. I'm a product of something that you can work up if something's available. But let me put it this way. I worked with other people in my lifetime, and I only know about maybe 3 or 4, 5 of us out of all the people I've kind of worked with locally here where I'm at that are making way beyond minimum wage right now. So that's letting you know, like I said earlier, X amount of jobs, so many dang people. So when that happens, it makes me feel bad. I feel bad for my workers and other workers around the world. They get a bad rep. Look at him at McDonald's, he's flipping burgers. Must be a pothead, must be that. Don't start that crap. Show people respect. You know, the people, sometimes, yeah, it is the people that's messed up in their lives and they got what they got, okay? But my thing is this. Sometimes some of the people we should be saying, look at those people. Look at them flipping burger. It shouldn't be that. We should be saying, look at this owner. Cashing in the big bucks. Why the little man gets crapped on. Why he's fed scraps at a table and expected to repair the table, clean the table, replace the table. Why the owner keeps collecting and keeps giving scraps. Things will change. I think Mr. Trump can change things. Some people say, well, he didn't pay his employees. He don't pay them. You're in the same problem. Okay? If those statements are completely true, then I hope he's changed. I don't believe them to be completely true. I believe he will change and bring better paying jobs back to the United States of America. But it's not just about bringing jobs back to the United States of America, guys. It's accountability of the owners. The people who own and run these companies. They get by with what they get by with because we allow it to happen. If you let yourself get stepped on too much and too often, you will forever be a doormat. So continue to do the work that you can do for the pay that they give you. Continue. Show some pride, and that's what I've heard too. I've heard people say, you would think people would do a better job because they have pride in their work. Pride does not pay your bills. Pride does not pay your kids' clothes for their school or books. Pride does not put gas in your car. Last time I checked, I can't go to the gas pump and say, I want $20 of Pride gas. Because I pride my job in the way I work. Because I'm being fed scraps, but I pride myself. Get over that crap. Owners that feed your workers that, managers who feed your workers that, are idiotic. First of all, when you're paying someone so much freaking table scrap money, instead of saying you should have pride in your work, you should do better, you should be saying you should do better because we're going to be raising how much we pay you. We're going to be giving you some type of bonus. We're going to be doing something. Employee of the month gift card. Something. An employee of the month gift card would still be crap, but it would be something. But you don't want to do that. You think paying them minimum wage is enough. Well, I went out and got my own stuff started, so I don't need to do any more. I've already done enough versus bull crap. You went out and got your stuff started. Now you want your stuff ran for as less amount of money that you can pay to keep it running so you can keep your pockets lined with money, keep your mattress filled with money. And the person who's doing your work for you and making your company successful can't even sleep on a damn mattress. They're sleeping on the floor. The United States will bring jobs back. No doubt about that. I think Mr. Trump can get that done. My question to, and I will admit, I like Mr. Trump. No problems with Mr. Trump. My questions to the owners. When these jobs come back, when the jobs that are here, that are already here and in place, they ain't got to come back, they're here. When are you going to start waking up and take some pride in how much you pay a person? Instead of asking them, take pride in how much they work in their work. Take pride in how much you pay them. When you sign those checks electronically, or if you still do that hand stuff, when you sign those dang checks, your company looks at how much they're paying those people. Are you prideful for what you paid them? And if you're not, it's not your workers that are messing up. It's you, the owner, the company, the big business. It's you. Well, that's all I wanted to say, guys. It's a 12-minute video going on 13 minutes. I need to get out of here and get inside. So I'm just saying, stick up for the little guy. Please don't come on here and tear me up and say I don't know policies and wages and all that. Guys, I understand there's more to the whole dynamic of everything I'm saying. Okay? I understand that. So I'm not trying to debate that I'm right or wrong. I'm just giving my opinion. So take as much of you want and use it. Take nothing of it at all. But try to take something. So, all right. You guys have a good day. Hope you enjoy your day. And have a good week. And I'll be back on again. This is Local John 812. Keep your life, I say, sports active, because you should exercise. Thank you.